So as soon as you enter the house, there is a closet, and this is what it looks like. We don't really have much of nothing in there besides stuff for Shakir. And then here you have the hallway. Look at Shakir, nosy. It's gotta be seen. And then you have these three rooms here. Look who's already there. This is the first room. This is the guest room. Every room has curtains to the ceiling, as well as a ceiling fan. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe every room has a ceiling fan. A little dish where you put your stuff on, candle, light if you want to, remote control for the TV, a little welcome letter, and then also the art on the wall. The dresser is completely empty, so you can use it. There's your waste basket, well, not waste, a clothes basket in case you need to wash clothes while you're here. This is also emptied out so that you can put your own stuff here and be comfortable while you're staying. But again, this is the guest room. It's the very first bedroom when you enter into the house. As you can see, it's raining outside, so there's that. And then also on the way out, it's your choice, happy or sad. Okay, the next room here is the guest bath, and it's got a safari theme, or jungle theme, if you will. Again, curtains to the ceiling. And that's black. I don't know if it can come through as showing black, but this is the guest bath. Soap and lotion. And then after you leave the guest bath, you have this last room. Turn the light. And this is my walk-in closet. I turned a bedroom into a closet. Curtains to the ceiling. Fan. And on this dresser, I just have a dish to place my jewelry when I'm getting undone. There should be flowers in there, but I took it out. I want to put something else there. It, of course, has the same closet as the last room did, the guest room. And a reminder every time I leave out and start my day, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. The Lord will be with you wherever you go. And then in this closet, I just have swimsuits and stuff like that, and any additional things that I need to have for whatever. But that's this room. It's pretty much, it's just a tiny bit smaller than the guest room. That's why I used it for. And I love these his and her, what do they call it? Suitcases, hard shell cases. And I have more up there too in my bag there. This is for us to take a good nap on the plane since we are traveling a whole lot now. Thank God for freedom. And then we're back out into this hallway. And then we have the linen closet on the wall. You just change the temperature, but then you have the linen closet. And this has a bunch of toiletries in case people forget their toothbrush, razor, deodorant, anything. I have all that stuff in there. These are to cover your feet. If you come into the house, you're not supposed to have dirty shoes. You need to cover it up. I mean, you can take them off or you can cover them up, but it's up to you. And then my color scheme for the bathrooms is this charcoal black pretty much with a stripe, and it's like a cream and charcoal black stripe. And so I have that in towels here, and then I also have hand towels and then face towels, but then I also have just white washcloths for those who need that. This is just some additional linens here. Those are curtains as well as the sheet, sorry, curtains and a sheet for the air mattress. This is an air mattress here. And those are blankets for the air mattress, as well as toilet paper and paper towels are down there. But that is the linen closet. And then as you continue on, you have the family portrait. And because we didn't have him at the time, Shakir has his own portrait. This dog is spoiled. Okay, there is a little separation here. Instead of it being just open, this comes down, as you can see. And then you have this way. This is a laundry room. And I'm going to stop the video. This is the laundry room. Haven't really done much in this room. But wash machine and dryer. This has wheels on it, so it's easy to take it to whichever room it needs to go to. Thank God. Simple and easy. But that's it. And then if you go this way, you see Madison Ave. Going into Sean's closet. I'm sorry, Sean's office. And here comes Shakir. Shakir has a bed in every room except for the guest room. He doesn't belong in the guest room. He's not allowed to go in there. That's why he hurry up and parked himself. Sean has Psalm 1 and different encouragements. This is his workspace. He has work items inside of his closet. I'm not going to bother with it. Some encouragement. What if it all works out? My baby doing the daggone thing. Look, the flag. All right. And then all this stuff here. And if you don't already know, he's had this plaque here for 100,000 subscribers for some time now. He got it in less than a year when he first started doing this. And now he's pushing to get his 1 million subscriber plaque. And my baby is on his way. I'm so proud of him. Of course, you have the ceiling fan in here as well, as well as the curtains go all the way to the ceiling. And they're all blackout curtains throughout the house, just to let you know. Every curtain is a blackout curtain so that it'll be nice and dark if that's what you want, which he does need when he's recording. Look, just wherever I'm going, that's where he's going. And then here's another door. This just goes to the utility closet. And look, Shakir hurt me, put his head inside. Like, what is it? This is just a utility room. Okay, so there's nothing going on here. Nosy. Okay, Shakir, it's nothing. All right, come on, out so I can close the door. Please. Thank you. Thank you. All right, and then you have this door here. This is our garage. I only have the door open because I want you to be able to see in here. There are lights, but it's just better lighting if I have the door open. And it just rained, and so with that being said, I'm not going to go out there. I'll stay right here. But they're in the process of building another house there. Many houses are coming into play. That's my car. Sean's not here right now. And here's the neighborhood in the front of the house. And then this is the garage. Trying to catch these bugs. We had some flies come in here when we had to cook out, so we hung those things up. We have two of them in here. That's Shakir's crate. We tried to put everything organized on the walls. Still have the cooler out from the cookout. Still has drinks in it, so I guess it can stay. We put all of our shoes in here. I also chose to put my purses in here because I would most likely change out my purse on my way out the door, like if it needs to match my outfit or something along those lines. But this is the garage. We usually come in and out of the house through the garage. We don't hardly ever use the front door. And then because, excuse me, we came in through this way, then we'll just go into the house. And that door is never locked, so we can always get in and out. So I have to show the lighting. Good. This is the lighting for this room. Okay, and then as you continue on, you'll enter into this kitchen area. Light switch on the wall. I like the light switches in here too. And this is what the kitchen area looks like. Got food going out in the sink. Dishwasher. Like this. From high up. Magnolia is everywhere. I call this the Magnolia house. There's Shakir's bed, because everywhere you go, more Magnolia. Shakir has to have a bed. Again, fans everywhere. I'm over here by the couch. Here, as you can see, and over here I have a bench, some artwork. I love my stools. And then the television. I put this space heater here because I was cold. I love these little things where you can put your food there and you can eat without having to worry about messing up anything. Again, curtains to the ceilings. This is the backyard. It's wet out there, so I'm not going to go out there, of course. But Shakir has a closed-in space so that he can run around and do whatever it is he wants to do. We have the surround sound for that television, as well as over there, it's like a bass. I don't know how you call it, but it gives bass. These are swivel chairs. They have metal at the bottom. with the leather. And I love the shade of leather, like this brown shade. And the shade of this cloth material here matches the couch over there. We have another one of these dishes here to put your stuff. Sean usually uses this one. I love these amber soap dispensers. This is a lemon and basil scent. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but I love that amber color of the jar. That's Shakir's toys. That's Shakir's food and drink. And he has a light here so that later on in the middle of the night when he gets thirsty, if he come over here to start drinking, it'll turn on for him. If you want to listen to music, this is my coffee bar. Okay, when you first open this up, you have all of your cups and such, and then also all your stuff to enjoy a nice cup of coffee and have a little snack. Up to you. I love this little space here. Now, who did this? I don't know who did this, but that's wrong. Someone did that. But there's the twins. I'm gonna take this off because you can't even see Shakir, Azaria, Mace. That's Mason, my nephew. I don't know how this happened. Let me do it like this. If I did it, which I most likely could have, I didn't realize I was doing it. And then put this one here. That's when Shakir used to go to Ray's Roof when we live in Baltimore. He made this and gave this to us. Look, there's Shakir. with the blue hanky. And then we have a picture of Azaria that Ashley gave to us a long while ago. And that's up there. You know what? I think I did do that when I was straightening up for the cookout this past weekend. This is for a church that I was considering. I'm still considering, I just haven't done it yet. And and like I said, look, he's got a hanky on right now. Let him sport his hanky. Oh, look at him with his hanky on. Yeah, you can go eat. Trying to catch this fly. I got this thing in the house to try to catch this fly, and I just have not been successful. These are just some lemons, some cupcakes from the 4th of July event. I try to keep my drawers as organized as possible so that life is easy for all people who come into this house. Everything is where it's supposed to be. This is that particular area. Now let's go outside, but not really. Shakir's ready to go. Standing right there. Let me out. He's such a turd. He put that hole right there. Days after we put it up, he put a hole in it. Because he was outside and didn't want to be outside. We got a little bowl out here for him. We started enjoying a cup of coffee in the morning time, sitting out here because it's warm in the morning, thank God. This is to catch the flies. The flies have been terrible. And you can see it, all that black stuff, those dead flies. We're actually catching them. But we sit out here and enjoy a nice cup of coffee, and he started acting like he needed something to drink outside, so we had to put that there just for him to be satisfied, and where we don't have to worry about him thinking, where's mine? So we had to give Shakir something to drink in the morning as well. He'll bypass his own drinking water inside the house just to come out here and have a drink instead, which is absolutely crazy. But that's the backyard. And let's go into the master room. Which is this way. My Toot's little bed. Okay. This is the primary room, also known as the master room. Ceiling, curtains to the ceiling fan. FYI, this house is freezing cold. Sean keeps it freezing cold. So I have a small space heater for the guest room, so my guests do not freeze to death. And as you saw over there in the living room, I have a space heater, and in this room, I have a heated blanket in that bed. My toot and I in the Dominican Republic. It's called Sayona Beach. I like this little pop of color of the blue from the water and sky, since everything else is so more so neutral. Shakir just walked in because, of course, why not? There's a fan because he's always hot, plus a fan in the ceiling, and the AC up too high. This is when we did the photos in the park. Ariana was there. She had taken some pictures in the background pretty much, but she didn't take pictures with us. Remember we did pictures as sisters with our mother? That's from that day. And this is us at Cancun, Mexico. These are from Baltimore. I need to change these out because I don't like the black, because I don't really have, my room is not like dedicated to the color black. Again, with that brown leather. Close this door because I have one behind there as well. He's here, of course. And then this is my side of the room. Um, this is when we went to the Dominican Republic for our honeymoon. And this is another time we went to the Dominican Republic. That was like 2 years ago we went to the Dominican Republic. We love that place. At least I love it. I don't know if Sean loves it as much as I do, but I do love it. Okay, and this is our bathroom. Again with the light switch, which I absolutely love. Turn that on as well. And the theme is like a black and cream with stripes. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. I love that stripe. And then our hand towels also have those stripes. Again, with these amber colored hand soaps, black with the brown wood. Throughout the house, you'll also see this eucalyptus. It's real dried eucalyptus. Ceiling to floor curtains. And I put the stripes up top for the curtain. What are they called? I don't know what they're called. It holds up the curtain on the rod. Again, more magnolia. Stripes inside. Black with that leather tag that says laundry. No tub in here. Just a straight shower. That's it. And this area has 3 doors. And behind this door, you also have a piece of art. Close the door right on Shakir. This is a closet. I do believe there's a light in here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Good girl. We don't know what to do with it because it's a small closet. It's a little bit larger than the other bedrooms closet, but we just put our winter coats and stuff like that in here, and then important paperwork, ammunition, because Sean, he's South, so he believes in guns, so you're going to see it. Our safe, okay? Not much going on in here. And we have these above almost every door in the house. They're motion censored lights, so that if it's nighttime, you can know what's going on and see wherever you're going. And then on this door, you have the actual toilet. Okay. I'm going to upscale this. I bought it because it was on sale and it's cheaper than buying an actual canvas and then getting it framed. So I said, okay, it's already framed, it's already a canvas. I can upscale it as far as put whatever I want on top of it. But until then, I'll just leave it as is. I think it's great bangs. But here you have the stripes again. I don't know why this is up, but whatever. And then your same piece of art that's out here on this wall as well. Okay, I'm going to come in here, and there's this piece of art. It goes all the way to the ceiling, down to the floor. I don't know how well I can get this. So like if you're sitting in here using the bathroom, I'm gonna try and sit down. It might not be wide enough of a camera for you to be able to see, but this is your view if you're sitting down on the toilet. Okay, so that's the bathroom. And then it's Sean's closet. This is him by himself. I didn't think it was big enough for two people, so I told Sean he can have it because I had already had it in my mind that I was going to turn a room into a closet. But this is Sean's space. All his watches and hats and all that type of stuff. This is for dry cleaning. It's a dry cleaning bin. I need to take it away, as you can see. Again, that same color leather, that brown, which I absolutely love. He's got that brown and black happening here with his dish to be able to put stuff on and in. So if you come out, this is what it looks like from this angle. Totally forgot that M that's up there for Madison. The arched mirrors. And that's it. You've seen the entire house. It's a small house, but it's just enough space for two people.